In safe secret news, submitted by In the Morning.
He was throwing dice.
Yep.
Oh, I missed it.
Here's how you can share other people's secrets without ruining their lives.
Secrets.
Secret.
So
There's never ever secrets. Everyone fucking tells everybody everything.
Right. If you tell someone something, they're gonna tell.
They're gonna tell them.
At least one person. Is there an app that says like how people really are in relationships and not bullshit? Like an anonymous Yelp app for relationships?
Like a review app.
You should make one.
Right? So it's like, hey, here's how this chick is, dude. It's like, I know she's cute and all this shit, but like she's fucking crazy.
That just sounds like it's gonna be biased. Like I can't even believe it.
Well,
It's
it
so
has
biased.
to. It has to be after a certain amount of time. Like, give me like 3 years, and I don't even.
Then that person's gonna be a different person by then too.
But I'd like to know if she would burn my car down or not.
But Tiff, what if there's like 3,000 reviews? Isn't that kind of nice?
Shit, that girl gets around. Wow.
3,000.
Probably couldn't guarantee by the 3,000
5 star?
review.
3,000 5 stars.
That's good.
Yeah, so if her dick sucking quality was bad by the first review, you know by 3,000 she probably is pretty good now.
That would be helpful for the girl so she could improve.
I think so. See? Isn't that what a girl wants the most? Is
And honestly, the guys need it the most because they need improvement.
at what?
In a lot of areas.
I mean, speak for yourself.
Communication, honesty, loyalty. Like,
Oh shit. Wow.
But I mean, I think that's what makes guys, challenging.
It's fun.
Mistakes make it interesting.
You don't want a boring relationship.
Well, yeah. What would you do?
true. Anyway, so we're talking about secrets here. So they're saying that this professor of leadership and ethics at Columbia Business School, who studies the psychology of secrets, said that the reason why people share secrets is because they don't want to be lonely. So they don't want to be the only person alone with the thoughts of the secret that's being shared with them. And so that's why some people just feel like they really can't keep a secret and they just have to tell someone else. And it's because of the fact that
they're not loyal.
But isn't the person who tells a secret they also can't keep a secret because they can't keep their own secret?
Well,
Unless it comes from the source.
True.
Like I'm like, hey, I have 2 buttholes. Don't tell anybody.
I have 2 buttholes.
Yeah, I might just want to.
But if you're gossiping and telling someone else's secret,
Secret that you couldn't hold to
couldn't
yourself.
Hold it in.
well,
but telling someone else's secret, that's when it's disloyal.
well, it's such a relief to be able to say like, oh my god, I finally told somebody I have 2 buttholes.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
Because they might go, can I say it?
But it's therapeutic. But the same way, it's therapeutic for that other person to tell someone else that you have 2 buttholes.
Cause like if he tells me he has 2 buttholes, there's no way as soon as I get in the car, motherfucker told me he has 2 buttholes.
Yeah.
How does that work? It's like, I guess when he poops it, 'cause it's split. It's like a little saw in there or something.
I pictured like when you get the fucking ice cream thing.
Oh, like a
goes that.
McFlurry or something. It just swirls around.
Anyway.
Like, have you ever told a secret and like felt bad afterwards because you told?
Told someone else's secret?
Yeah, like.
Well, I don't really tell people's secrets.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't really. When somebody tells me, I kind of try to forget it.
Yeah, I think that's how I am too.
But have you forgotten it so hard that you forgot it was a secret and then you tell it? I know people like that.
Yeah, man, she fucking. Oh shit!
I wasn't supposed to say that.
There's your secret holder guy.
Yeah.
That's who you want to tell your secrets to right there.
Okay.
I'll take it to the grave with me.
If he can remember.
Yep. Or else I'm telling it because I forgot it was a secret.
That happens too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
When you're in the heat of the moment, you're just having a conversation. You're like, oh wait, this person doesn't know this stuff.
Like when he spoiled Game of Thrones to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was in the heat of the moment.
Game of Thrones spoiled itself.
But yeah, so they're saying that in order to share a secret so you don't feel alone, but not hurt or ruin other people's lives, especially the person who gave you the secret or whatever, they're suggesting that you have to find an impartial audience. So you have to find someone who does not know the person that you're talking about the secret, like that is involved in the secret at all. A therapist or like some sort of counselor or a religious leader would be like the best person.
No.
You don't know the person unless you live in a small town. That's not a good idea. But,
The first 2 were fine.
I imagine laying on my therapist's couch like, oh fuck, man,
He told me I had 2
he had
buttholes.
2 buttholes, man. Like, how am I supposed to keep that information to myself? Isn't that interesting?
It's so interesting.
Cause now I have so many
Like,
questions.
that'll be $100.
Do you ever get pissed at the person who told you the secret? like after you hear it, you're like, fuck, why did you tell me? Now I'm a part of the conspiracy. Fuck, man.
Especially if it's about somebody that you know, it's like, fuck, I didn't want to know that. Now I gotta fucking be thinking about that shit. As soon as I see him, that's the first thing I'm thinking about.
Well, and it leads to 100 more questions. Like, I watched a Diane Sawyer thing with Christopher Reeves years ago, and he's in a wheelchair, and he's like, oh, yeah, and his wife's like, oh, yeah, we still have sex. And I'm like, how? Can we talk about how? Like, it just opens all the questions. I want to know how they do it.
Like, let's talk about it. I heard he was kind of a dick.
And if you said like fingers, then it's like, oh, come on, man. You're just calling this sex.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not even like, inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. Well, it's like that game that was in elementary school. When you go around, and you tell. I forgot what it's called. Like I tell him something.
Like telephone.
Yeah, telephone.
Yeah.
He tells you so. Like it never comes back around the same. Why is that so hard? It's like
People add their own twist to it.
because people are dickheads. Like,
Memorize other people's secrets and put the two together or whatever.
Yeah, or they'll actually receive the information but not receive it as it's given, and it's like a different language in their head, so they end up like twisting it because that's the way they thought that they heard it.
It's like he tells me that he has 2 buttholes. I'm like, yeah, he has 2 truck moles. Like, what does that mean?
Truck moles.
So there's this story that one of my old employees at the gym told us where he got into a fight with his sister when he was in, I don't know, like elementary school. And so he wanted to punch his sister, but he's like, she's a girl, so I'm gonna hit her with my left hand instead. So he punched her with her left hand. Now this is maybe like 4 or 5 years later, and I hear the same story told back to me from someone else, and then they're like, I can't believe you had an employee that hits women. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's not the context at all. Like, this person is not a woman beater. This is just a story from a long time ago.
But it's kid shit.
But it's crazy how it goes like, all the way through, and it turns into some other shit. And now this person has a different label and reputation now.
That's the bad thing about it. Like you can fuck around and tell the wrong secret or tell something, and then now this whole person has a whole nother idea about who this person
That's
is.
the woman beater. And
It's
you're
like,
like,
what?
I just got in a fist fight with my sister in like 3rd grade. And then people are like, oh, that guy's a fucking wife beater.
Like what?
They're like, what?
Have you ever had somebody tell you a secret that you already knew though? Like
You gotta pretend like you didn't know?
I had a buddy come out to me.
I'm great at that.
And like, yeah, you know, I'm gay or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know.
I can't wait till the day that someone that I suspected was gay. If someone that I suspected that was gay came out and said they're gay, I can't wait till the day that happens so I could be like, I knew it.
It's I knew it. Yeah, because it's not gonna change it now. Yeah, I mean,
Because there's a few people that I always thought they were gay, but they're straight, and I'm just still waiting for the day.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
just hanging on for hope. Just
When there's that build up, like, hey, can I talk to you? What day's good for you? All this shit, and you go, you sit down, and then I already know you're gay. It's fine. And, you know, and when he says it, I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't want to be a shithead and be like,
You're
I
giving
know,
them the
like, you're so
reaction that
gay,
they
man.
want.
Yeah, because you don't want to ruin their party.
Yeah, you don't want to be a shithead, I guess.
I know, like, would that be a bad thing though? Because maybe, I mean, depends on the person, but maybe they could take it as like, oh, you knew this whole time. Okay, good. Oh my gosh, I didn't have to hide it.
Like we were waiting for you to come out. We all knew.
Oh, kind of like that viral note that this dad wrote to his son, because I guess in the note he says like, I overheard you talking to so and so, which is his boyfriend, and it's like, you honestly don't need to come out and do nothing. If anything, you need to go out and get some milk because we're out of milk. And like, I don't know, it was really loving though, the way he was like, we've known since you were like 4. Like,
You make your gay son get milk. I get the joke, man. That's homophobic.
I know you're in there, you know, sucking dick, but we need some more milk for the house.
Yeah, can you go wash your hands before you bring the milk back?
Anyway, back to the secrets thing here. So another suggestion is consider waiting it out. So once you hear the secret and you want to tell someone, consider waiting a few days or even a few hours to see if you still feel the itch to gossip after the initial excitement has worn away.
Yeah, I'm still gonna feel it. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing. I do feel that. He told me he has 2 buttholes. 4 hours later, I'm in bed at night. Motherfucker has 2 buttholes.
It's not about the time, it's about who I'm around. Because if it's someone who knows them too, like I could be by myself. Tell me a secret. I go by myself for a month. I don't have to tell anyone. But then as soon as I see Rome, hey, did you hear about? You got 2 buttholes. You got 2.
I just want to know if one butthole is bigger than the other.
That's
It just
And then I think I'm done.
Yeah.
That's
One,
it.
one butthole is bigger than the other. Yeah.
But then you know what? You give a moose a cookie, and now I want to know more.
Like, you
Exactly.
pick separate ones to fart out of. Like what?
Until there's another secret that comes out, and I'm like, hey, I'm gay. Then you're like, oh,
I'm like-
does this guy take 2 dudes in the back?
Right.
I'm like, no, yeah, you gay. That's fine.
Imagine he was
The
like-
butthole stuff.
Yeah, that's
more rare. That's more different.
You're gay. That's cool. I love you. It was cool. Yeah, the butthole stuff. Like, tell me.
Like, have you ever thought about surgically opening your butthole?
Just making it one big butthole.
One big ass.
It's like you're gonna have a list of questions. If somebody tells you a secret, like I have so many questions. We gotta sit down and talk. Were you born this
When you
way?
get a secret from like a rumor, like someone else told you, and then you're like, oh shit, I need to know more, and the curiosity kills you, and you have to go directly to the source. But you got to finesse it out of them because
You don't want them to know.
you want them to feel comfortable. That shit's hard.
That's a
Like, yeah,
talent.
man, like that's crazy. Like when I go to the bathroom, it's like shit. It's kind of like it's been smooth lately for me. Like you been having good shits. Like
All right.
Maybe, you know what it is? Maybe it takes a village to keep a secret. Maybe we'd all be a friendship support group, but we'd leave the butthole person out of it, and we're all just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, what do you think happens, man?
yeah. But you know what? That might help because you can talk about it with each other. Okay, that might.
Ask them, no, you're the closest.
it's not a secret anymore.
It's a secret against
keeping the
them.
secret.
Okay, so
It's a secret against them. Yeah.
Okay, secret support groups. I'm not.
Workshop the
Us 100 people, we won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
And like, we'll just do this for a couple years until it's out of our system.
Because there's no way
They
we're
need
not
to keep
talking about 2
including more.
buttholes for years.
And there's no way. And then it's like the 25th year anniversary. And we're like, wow, we really did stretch this out. I love all of you. You're my family.
I feel like that's what happens though. The secret guy tells someone, and then like now a whole group of people know, and then the whole group of people like they can talk about the secret.
Yep.
They're like, no, you go ask him. No, you go. You're the closest one. Get more information. Yeah. He goes, fuck it, I'll ask him. And then one guy goes, and he comes back. He goes, yeah. So it is one bigger than the other.